You've tried the cleanser, the toner, the prescription cream that cost you $60 and smelled like a damn hospital. You've overhauled your whole routine, switched to mineral makeup, bought the silk pillowcase, and your skin is still doing whatever the hell it wants? Here's the question nobody in the skincare aisle is motivated to ask you. What are you actually eating? Because your skin is not just a surface problem, it's an output. And right now, it's outputting information about what's going on inside your body, and most of us are just slapping more shit on it and hoping for the best. Here's the thing. I'm a holistic nutritionist, and just so we're clear on what that actually means, holistic means I look at the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, not just the symptoms you walked in with. The skin, the gut, the stress, the sleep, the food, the life, it all connects. And that's the lens I work through. 15 years doing this, no bullshit, no gimmicks, no $200 serums. And I will tell you, the skin conversation comes up constantly. Teenage acne, adult acne, and rosacea that showed up in your 40s out of nowhere, the eczema that just won't quit, skin that's dull and irritated and reactive and you have no fucking idea why. Here's something I want you to sit with. If your skin is inflamed and irritated on the outside, imagine what the hell is going on the inside, because your skin is actually the last place inflammation shows up. And by the time it's on your face, it's been building internally for a while. The skin is just the messenger, and we keep trying to silence the damn messenger with retinol. The skincare industry is worth over $200 billion globally. $200 fucking billion. Built entirely on the idea that your skin problem has a shelf solution. And here's the thing. There is zero damn money in wellness, but billions in keeping you sick and reaching for another product. So today we're talking about what's actually going on inside and what you can do about it that doesn't require a credit card. Your skin is an elimination organ. Here's the reframe that changes everything. Your skin is an organ, and it's your largest organ. And it's an elimination organ, meaning your body actually uses it to help get rid of waste. Think sweat. When your other symptoms, your gut, your liver are overwhelmed or not working the way they should, your skin picks up some of that slack. And when that happens, it can show up as breakouts, rashes, inflammation, dullness, or aging faster than you'd like. So when someone comes to me with a skin issue, I'm not asking about their cleanser. I'm asking, how's your digestion? Are you having regular bowel movements? What are they like? What are you eating? What is your stress levels like? And how much sugar are you consuming? Those are skin questions, because those are the damn questions about the systems your skin is reflecting. The skin doesn't lie. It's just that nobody's taught us how to read it. Acne is the most common skin condition in the world, and I'd also argue the most mismanaged, because it's almost always treated from the outside without ever touching the shit that may actually be driving it. First, your guts. Research suggests that people with acne may have different gut bacteria than people without, potentially less diversity, and more of the bacteria associated with inflammation. There's also evidence that increased gut permeability, think tiny gaps in the lining of your digestive system that may allow things through, kind of like a sieve that shouldn't be getting through, could contribute to low-grade internal inflammation that might show up on your skin. Address the gut, and the skin very often follows. It's pretty cool, actually. Second, blood sugar. This is the big one that doesn't get talked about clearly enough. When you eat a shit ton of refined carbs, white bread, sugar, pop, ultra-processed snacks, your blood sugars spike, and that may trigger a chain reaction that cranks up oil production in your skin and could contribute to acne. This is why acne is relatively rare in cultures that continue eating their traditional diets, and really fucking common here. And speaking of here, There's actually a name for the way most of us eat in North America. It's called the Standard American Diet, or SAD diet for short. And it really is sad, folks. Canada is right there with the US on this one. Heavily processed, loaded with refined sugar and chemicals, and almost completely stripped of anything your body could actually recognize as real food. SAD is a damn accurate name. And guys, I'm talking to you for a damn minute because nobody ever does, and that pisses me right off. Adult acne, oily skin, back knee, chest knee, yep, that's absolutely a thing. And nope, you don't just have to live with that crap because you're a dude. I know you've been told your whole life that breaking out on your back and chest is just part of being male. It's not. It's your body waving a giant red flag. And the answer is not just, men sweat more. Whatever. That's bullshit, and you deserve better than that. Here's what's actually going on. Higher testosterone levels directly drive oil production in your skin. More oil means more clogged pores, more bacteria, more breakouts. Face, back, chest, shoulders, all of it. And here's where it gets really interesting. Every damn time you're smashing refined carbs, sugary sports drinks, fast food, or a pile of white bread, you may be actively feeding the hormonal shitstorm that's breaking you out. You're basically throwing gasoline on a fire and wondering why the hell you're on fire. Zinc is worth a special mention for the guys. It plays a direct role in how your body handles testosterone. Low zinc may mean higher levels of the hormone that really cranks up oil production and acne. Pumpkin seeds, hemp hearts, red meat, or just supplement the damn thing. 25 to 30 milligrams of zinc picolinate for just 90 days. Do it. Seriously. And the chest and back acne, I need to address this because so many guys have completely normalized that shit, written it off as just how their body is. And it's not just how your body is. It is inflammation. It is hormonal, and it responds to exactly the same stuff we're talking about for your facial acne. Cut the refined carbs, get your omega-3s in, sort your zinc out, ditch the dairy for 60 days. Your back doesn't have to look like that. I'm saying that with love, but I really need you to hear it. You're not broken. You're just underinformed, and now you're not. You're welcome. I want to spend a minute on dairy because I have thoughts, so many thoughts about it, and I make no apology for them. Multiple studies have linked dairy, particularly skim milk, to acne, likely through hormonal pathways. But beyond the research, let's just think about this for a second. Dairy is designed for a baby calf. It is a growth fluid biologically engineered to take a baby calf from birth to several hundred fucking pounds in a matter of months. And we're the only goddamn species on the planet that drinks another animal's milk and keeps drinking it well into adulthood. And nobody thinks that shit is strange. Every other mammal gets weaned and moves the hell on. We just didn't get that memo, apparently. Most of us actually lose the digestive enzyme needed to break down dairy after we're weaned from breast or formula. It naturally decreases as we age as well. So a lot of us are walking around consuming something our bodies may not even be properly equipped to digest anymore. And we've just normalized the bloating, gas, and discomfort that comes with it. Is dairy the cause of every skin issue? Nope. But you've got persistent acne and you're a significant dairy consumer, it is worth cutting it out for 60 days and watching what happens. Just try it. You might be pretty damn surprised. Eczema, rosacea, and psoriasis. These are 3 different conditions, but they all share a common thread: inflammation and gut dysfunction. Eczema. Research suggests people with eczema may have disrupted gut bacteria. Food sensitivities, most often to gluten, dairy, eggs, or certain additives, could be triggering inflammatory responses that end up on the skin. If you've got eczema that just won't respond to topical ointments, Your diet and your gut are worth a real honest look. Rosacea, this one may be strongly linked to an overgrowth of bacteria in the digestive system. There's research suggesting that addressing the gut issue may improve or even resolve rosacea symptoms in some people. If you've got rosacea and bloating, irregular digestion, or discomfort after eating, those two things may very well be connected. It's worth asking the question. Psoriasis, inflammation-driven, immune-reacted, and likely connected to gut health. An anti-inflammatory way of eating has clinical evidence for potentially reducing severity. Not a cure, but a legitimate lever worth pulling alongside whatever your doctor has you on. All right, practical stuff. What do you actually do? Omega-3s. I talk about these constantly, and I make no apology for it because for inflamed, reactive skin, nothing at the dietary level comes close. Wild fatty fish, salmon, sardines, and mackerel. But if you're plant-based or just not a fish person, walnuts, ground flaxseed, chia seeds, and hemp hearts are excellent sources. Minimally processed, especially when you're buying organic, and your body knows exactly what to do with them. You can also take an algae-based omega-3 supplement. That's where the fish actually get it from in the first place. So cut out the middle fish if you want. These reduce inflammation, support your skin barrier, and improve hydration. Just do it. Zinc. Critical for skin healing and keeping oil production in check. Acne has been linked to low zinc levels, and honestly, it's one of the more underrated pieces of this whole puzzle. Pumpkin seeds, hemp hearts, and legumes are great plant-based sources. Red meat and oysters, if that's not your thing, or supplement. 25 to 35 milligrams of zinc percolinate for 90 days if you've got acne. Give it 3 full months before you assess. Vitamin C. Your body needs it to build collagen. That stuff that keeps your skin firm and resilient, you know, the one we lose after we're 40. Citrus foods, bell peppers, broccoli, kiwi, strawberries, eat them fresh. Heat degrades vitamin C significantly, so raw or lightly cooked when you can. And you can buy frozen because it's picked at peak freshness and flash frozen to maintain its highest nutritional content. Fermented foods. Gut health is skin health. I will say this until I lose my damn voice. Sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, tempeh, kefir. Tempeh and miso in particular are fantastic plant-based options and far less processed than a lot of what's sitting in the dairy aisle. Eat something fermented every damn day. Cut the refined sugar, processed carbs, and ultra-processed foods. And let's be clear about what ultra-processed actually means. We're talking about food-like products with 15 ingredients, half of which you can't pronounce, that have been through multiple rounds of industrial processing and deliver basically zero nutrition alongside a metric shit ton of chemicals and a lot of empty calories. Your body genuinely doesn't know what to do with all of that crap. And high blood sugar over time literally degrades your collagen. It ages your skin. That is not a metaphor. This is actual biology, and it's not doing you any favors. Water. Aim for about 2 to 2.5 liters a day, roughly 8 to 10 cups of good quality water, not bottled shit. More if you're active or if it's hot as hell outside. Dehydrated skin is dull, reactive, and less resistant. It is a baseline requirement, not optional, and it's the cheapest damn thing on this entire list. And the easiest way to know if you're dehydrated is to do the pinch test, pinch, and it should go back right away. The older you get, the longer it takes. When you're over 40, it takes a little bit longer. If your skin has been a problem and topical stuff isn't cutting it, try a 60-day elimination of the biggest dietary troublemakers. Refined sugar, high glycemic carbs, donuts, white bread, dairy, and ultra-processed foods. Take photos before you start, keep a journal, or take photographs daily if journaling isn't your thing. Give it the full 60 days. Skin turnover takes about a month, so you need time to actually see real results. Plus, it's free and you don't need a doctor to do it. Add omega-3s immediately. Highest impact, lowest effort. Look at your gut. If you've got skin issues and digestive symptoms, you've just kind of normalized, bloating, irregularity, discomfort after eating, these things may be connected and they're worth taking seriously together. And honestly, consider seeing a naturopath. A good naturopath is going to look at your diet, your gut, your hormones, your whole picture, and then talk about your skin. Compare that to a dermatologist who is very likely going to hand you a prescription for a chemical topical or an antibiotic and send you on your merry way without ever once asking you what the hell you've eaten today. Both have their place, but if you've been on the dermatology merry-go-round for a while and nothing is sticking, a naturopath might be the conversation you actually need to have or needed to have a long time ago. Your skin has been trying to tell you something, probably for a while. And remember, by the time it shows up on your face, it's already been going on inside for way longer than you know. So feed it from the inside, omega-3, zinc, vitamin C, fermented foods, adequate protein, enough water. Take a hard look at the SAD diet and start making some swaps. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be better. And give it time. Real change takes 60 to 90 days to show up clearly on your skin. So be patient with yourself. You're not Instagram where you can apply a filter and bang, you look better. The topical stuff can be absolutely part of your routine, but the food has to be the foundation. Start somewhere. It all adds up. Subscribe for more No BS Nutrition, and I'll see you in the next one.